Yo, 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 what's up? This is Joe from Jay Guys. Spit it out, Jay. Ain't nobody gonna take it from you. Let's start over. Yo, 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 what's up? This is John from Jay Innovation Garage in the Peach capital of the state, baby. All right, boys and girls, gonna try out this microphone. And then I'm fixing to go get a haircut. But let me show you what I got going on this 68 C10. All right. So on the 68 C10, took some 16 gauge and I made actually, let me show you what I made. Made these. All right. So I made these first, and then I didn't like it because they went through there, but then it was just too flimsy. So I made this piece 30 inches from here to there. Then had to relief cut it so it would follow the contour, then welded it back together, put it back up there. These are just for mock-up. I'm going to put stainless steel button tops. And then I welded the nut on the back side, got all these in there, got it fitted, and then I cleaned it up, and then I run panel bond. Oh my God, he didn't say panel bond. Why didn't you just weld it, Jay? Well, I've already done the body work to the bottom of it, so I didn't want to have to redo it. But you boys and girls that are like crazy about panel bond, saying, oh, I just whatever, blah, I just rather weld it, then that just goes to show how uneducated you are on panel bond. If you're riding around in a new vehicle that's been built in the last decade and a half, 2 decades, I assure you there's parts of it been panel bond. Especially in the new vehicles, everything's been panel bond. RVs on the road are panel bond. Semi-trucks are panel bond. Airplanes are panel bond. I mean, do a little research and then come back and talk to me. So that's all that is. So I got this panel bond here. So what I'll do is once I clean all this up and do the body work, I'll seam seal this so it's a nice transition. So now these are all aluminum panels. This is just a Tech screw that's screwed into this rib. All right. I am going to put a nut insert into this rib so I can run and bolt it down. This is just holding this panel and this panel together. I am going to do a clip nut where the nut slides on this and bolt it in. Same thing with this. Put a nut insert there and then bolt that in. Same thing with this. All these will be button tops. All right. So this thing was making noise. Well, from here to here, that's a long span, right? I thought about making some clips to go on the bottom of this to hold it. I just wasn't feeling it. Some angle clips or some C-channel clips out of 16 gauge to hold it. Then I thought about making one that goes from here all the way across and then putting fasteners in there. I didn't like that neither because you want to try to keep this as clean as possible. I didn't want no nut insert here in the middle. I was trying to keep them on the ribs, right? So what I did, just for giggles, I took a pool noodle and cut it in half. And then I cut that and I put a pool noodle here, here, and here. Now that tightened it up a lot. So over here it has nothing from here to here. You hear that? Now I'm not saying that you're going to hear that going down the road because this thing's got a monster engine in it, blah, 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 whatever. So I might take and put a piece of foam underneath this as well and try to take a little bit of that out because don't know what it's going to do when you slam the hood. It might make some noise. It might rattle. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But a piece of foam, you could put some panel bond on the backside of a piece of foam, cut it to shape, stick it in there, glue it to the hood. All this is going to be painted anyway, and then it's going to be underneath this because all this is cosmetic. So it's a learning curve, and it might be overkill, and somebody out there might have done something a little different. They might have done, there's no telling. There's no wrong or right way. It's like I tell everybody, tell my students at the college, what's 5 plus 4? What's 6 plus 3? What's 10 minus 1? What's 8 plus 1? What's all that have in common? 9. As long as you get there and you follow the basic orders of operation, you'll be fine. So that's with that. So these are aluminum panels here. They're 16 gauge aluminum panels. Don't go with steel because steel will add more weight to the vehicle and to the hood and all that good stuff. So I hope this mic's coming through. I'm gonna get this cleaned up, do some little stuff, get the nut insert, put the nuts inserts in there. Then I'm gonna go to the hardware later on, get some button fasteners. Then I'll DA this and clean this up. This is a brand new Autometal Direct hood. I will clean it all up and then scotch it, clean it, get ready for paint, and do a little bit of body work on the edge on the lips. So if you want to see what the bottom of the hood looks like normally, this is what the bottom of the hood looks like normal. Okay, so you can see they got spray foam in it from the factory already across. So what I did on this, on the one over there with the panel, I just put a piece of foam across the perimeter and didn't put too much because didn't want to push up on this. All right, and on those strips there, those strips are right there at the bottom of that edge all the way across. But that's that. So this here is a 6.0 6-speed manual transmission. This truck here is actually, look out, like I lost it. Here's this truck here, and it's a 6.0 stroked out 5-speed, and there's the cab for that. So I appreciate you. Give me a subscribe, give me a like, give me a comment, let me know. Again, I appreciate every single one of you. Don't worry about the man up the road or the man down the road. Sweep off your own front porch before I sweeping off anybody else's. And put God first at loose end drag. Peace, love, and chicken grease. I'm out.